Bryson back in the mix. Just how good are things going right now?
Things are going fairly well for us right now. I mean, going out there competing, playing hard against IU, it really helped us a lot. Just getting back to playing hard, getting back to the basics of it. Then also being able to play defense as well as we did in the game. So everything came full for us. And although we didn't rebound the ball as good as we should, we still came out with victories.
All right, 2 straight wins against ranked teams going to Northwestern. How big is it for you guys to get this win to kind of make all that validated?
It's huge for us. Going on the road, getting a win, it would be big for us, especially if you're just the Big Ten. If you want to compete, you have to win on the road. And we know that. We understand that at this point. I mean, you got to get road wins, so it's been a big one for us, knowing that they're hungry for one. They're coming off a couple of losses that they feel like they should have won. So knowing that they're hungry, knowing that we just got to be as hungry as them, and I feel like we just come off some losses and go out there and try to fight them.
And just speaking to the hungry part, last year, double overtime loss out there, just what do you remember from that, and how much is that kind of sticking in your head right now going into this game?
So it's not really not much. I mean, I don't really remember much from that game. So yeah.
It's not a big deal right now?
Nah, I mean, last year, it's a new year, new game.
Yeah. I had an incident at the beginning of the year when I tried to run over a kid, and I had a chance the other night to kind of redeem myself and kind of do the Euro step.
So you guys are both from the same time.
It just worked for me. I did it twice, so it felt good. Not getting those buckets and using the moves. I don't know how to.
Is that something that people usually work on, or is that something that just only certain guys try? It seems like a pretty unique ability.
In our individual, we work on it. I know Coach O always has us go 5 times to your left on the Euro, and 5 times to your right. So we work on it, kind of just kind of learn how to finish around the basket and use different moves and how to finish.
Who's the best guy on the team at doing it?
Doing the Euro?
And Basil, he's been coming around as of late. Just obviously, he was another guy.
I don't know who's really good in the Euro. Probably Ray D, Bryson, PJ, me. It's just whoever really knows how to use the move well and what situation it comes up with.
These past 2 games, you guys have done a pretty good job generating transition offense. Has it just been a matter of things presenting themselves, or has that been a concerted effort?
It's both, kind of a concerted effort and just the stuff that's presented us, kind of just taking the sub-teams give us some transition and us on how we're doing them, and that's what we've been doing. Just kind of turn the defense into offense, and just people finish around the basket and just doing everything right with on the offensive end.
You especially have been good these last couple of games about turning defense into offense. Is that you being really aggressive, or is that breakdowns on other people's part in terms of getting back? How have you been able to make some of those plays turning defense into offense?
Coach O and Coach Payne tell me I'm good on the defensive end. I can guard a lot of people. I can guard 1 through 5, and I was just putting that in from defense to offense. And I got a couple steals last night and kind of just converted it in there by pushing the ball. I gave one to Ray D on the break, just kind of got the crowd into it. And I kind of had a Euro too, and just it was there for me. And I got the rebound and push it, and I can really do that. Coach O told me, you're good when you do that. You can push it on the break, and I'm kind of just doing what God gave me, just using my ability. And I just been coming along. I have the confidence. It took me a while to get my confidence back, but I feel like I have my confidence back. And I feel like I'm going to keep improving from here.
How did the confidence come back? Was it simply a product of the Iowa game, or was there something else?
I've just had some talks with Coach Payne, Coach O. I had a long, serious talk with my dad a couple weeks ago. He came up here with my mom and kind of just set me down, and it really touched me. Then after the loss to Illinois, Payne kind of talked to us on the bus, and the talk just really hit me. It just really hit me hard, and it kind of just showed me that I really if I really want, I really need to start working. And I came in and started shooting, kind of just working on a lot of stuff. Came in with Bryson and PJ, just working on my game and seeing where it can take me. And my confidence just keeps building. And I just got to keep building off that. And I'm not satisfied. Just got to keep working.
What was the most emotional victories that
You guys
had
use that
on
as
Wednesday?
motivation, especially
Is it
last
sort of a
year with that
test of
double
maturity
overtime loss at
and
Northwestern?
put that behind you
Is
and
that
turn
kind of
around and
still
prepare for a
creeping
very
back your head
different
going into
type
this
of
game?
game on Saturday?
Definitely. The guys were all emotional, especially having a lot of kids from local and from around here. And so we don't want to be emotionally drunk off this win. We just need to get that out of the way. You know, we got the bragging rights for right now. We still got to play them again, so we want to sweep them. But right now, we got to put that game behind and go get focused for Northwestern because all of their last losses have been really close games. So they're going to come out, they're going to scrap, they're going to fight hard. They're going to be at home. It's going to be a rowdy crowd. It's going to be an adverse environment. So we just got to come out ready. We got to play. We got to execute. We got to build on what we were doing later. Defensive wise and also rebounding wise, we got to build on that too.
Not to dwell on the last win, but what's it been like the last 48 hours around campus coming up? Is it different coming off an Indiana win than it is off of any other win?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, everybody's happy. Everybody's telling you a good game. You know, hey, you want to beat IU, so you can walk around with your chest out and your head up because you know that you're owning the state right now. You're proving that you're the better team instead of Indiana, and everybody that's a Purdue fan or as soon as recognize that as well. So I mean, it's a great feeling. These last 48 hours have been unbelievable.
How does Northwestern present a different kind of challenge?
They're really scrappy, and they fight to the finish. They have some guys that play really hard. They give you different looks. They can spread you out with shooters, but they also can drive. So they really give you a lot of different looks. They have some great guard play and great big man play. They have great size as well. So I think a challenge would be just who controls the rebounds in this game and also minus the turnovers. Of course, that's always the biggest stat in the game as well.
It's a very favorable impression of your first IU game since you guys came out with a win, but just the atmosphere, the excitement of the night, what was that like?
It was like anything I've ever been a part of before. It kind of reminded me of when we played Louisville in the tournament. Just a lot of people there. It was loud. Covered their commands. I had to look at the coaches and them holding up the board to hear the plays. And it was a good experience.
Does that say something about, I know you guys were sort of helped by the home team, but that's still a crazy environment to try to win a game in, even if you're the home team sometimes. And did it show you something about maybe these young guys that they were able to step up in that sort of atmosphere?
Yeah, for sure. They did a great job. Us as a team, we did a great job, and that was a really good team, tournament-bound team, and we got 2 top 25 wins in a row. And we watched film, and we saw so many things that we could have done better. So, you know, it's just in the back of our heads, we got to think, like, you know, our ceiling's pretty high. We continue to grow. We can be a really good team.
Does that sort of, knowing that there are things that you need to do better, does that help with this turnaround and trying to refocus and coming off of not having an emotional letdown?
Yeah, I always say even kill. You know, you're just happy about the win. Now it's time to level back out and get focused for tomorrow's game against Northwestern.
You know, coming out of the Christmas break, you guys were rebounding pretty well, but having some defensive issues, I guess, especially attention to detail, things you talked about there. It seems like that's sort of flipped now. The defense is playing pretty well, and the rebounding has slipped off. Do you have any idea why the rebounding has dipped?
No, we were watching our film, and we could just see ourselves get the stop and assume somebody else is getting the rebound, and then that's not the case. Or where, two people were trying to get the same rebound, allowing it to go out of bounds. So you just have to communicate more, and then we got to be more aggressive on the glass. And I think that would really benefit our defense.
How does communication play into rebounding?
You got to scream it out. If you're going to get the rebound, you got to let somebody know. Because, our coaches were screaming at us, letting us know, hey, they have 12 offensive rebounds, they have 13 offensive rebounds. Keep them off the glass. So, when you start putting your mind into it, and two people are going, once you get there, somebody has to come up with it. We have to do a better job of using two hands to grab boards.